to the live stream for I don't know. Well, that does work that way. For Monday, the 28th of December. Can't tell if I'm maybe need more light. Don't bring him in here. Don't bring him in here.
He'll be fine.
He's gonna be a total distraction. Have you been as needy as a dog could be this morning?
Are we live?
We are live.
He's so cute. Who cares? Look at that, ladies. Sparkle like you mean it.
Where's our other ring lamp? We should
That
have our
looks
ring lamp
pretty
set up.
darn good. I think Momo likes it. Don't you? Come here. So, he's being so good.
Oh my God. He's gonna like turn off our live stream.
Come on.
I cannot believe, why did you bring him in here?
Come on. Because I just can't resist him.
This is how every day goes. I'm like, why did he tear that up? And she's like, because he looked so cute when he was doing it.
That's not true. Anyways, he does look so cute all the time. Come here. Ladies, so I had so many plans to do so many things, and it's impossible to get something done with a puppy.
And then she actually relaxed.
Is that a Momo purse? Should I put him in there? Put Momo in and be like, sparkle like you mean it,
or is
Momo.
there an MMO purse company
I'll take
or something?
him out.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Come here.
He's
Who's out there for him? Anyone?
Your son should be out there for him. Will you go make sure your son is out there for him and take him out of the dining room too? This is how every morning goes. I'm like, why is he chewing on that sock? Because he looks so cute. I'm like, ah. So anyways, to carry his items, etc. You know, she's got a Momo fanny pack. Was Kai out there?
Yes, he's out there.
Had he gone back up to his room?
No.
So welcome to the live stream for Monday, the 28th of December.
28th.
You know, we were supposed to have discussed whether we were going to do live streams every day, and I think we didn't even talk about it. So are we doing live streams every day?
Well, you're going to be gone.
I'm going to be gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I don't think we're doing live streams.
During those days?
I don't think we're doing live streams.
Because it means she would have to start them, or I would have to start them. Me starting them is not that big of a deal. We did have
I think we're just going to be on vacation.
Wow.
Yes.
So are we doing live streams the next 2 days?
Yes.
We should do at least one.
Well, let's discuss it because we haven't discussed it. So we're, flying by the seat of our pants.
I thought we were doing special like clearance deals and stuff like that.
Maybe we should discuss this privately.
All right. Okay.
Because you're going to be gone.
Right.
He's going to be gone. He's going skiing.
We knew I was going to be gone the whole time.
So,
I'm not going skiing. I'm picking something up.
Yeah, he'll be skiing too. So, and he was skiing yesterday, and he was skiing the day before. So,
and I'm going to ski today.
And he's skiing today. So, how about we talk about it later? He's like, wow, I can't believe how Momo's been, like, he's so needy. And I'm like, he wasn't like that the past 2 days. And I had to remind Patrick that Patrick was gone the last 2 days.
I was with him for 4 hours yesterday. I was,
So, yeah, after Violet and I had been with him all morning and taken him out and done stuff. So we don't need to argue on the live feed.
I'm not arguing with you.
Anyhow, last thing they wanted to see is that. So
part fireside chat, part couples therapy.
Yeah. He seems to forget that he wasn't here for the most of the active part of the day for Momo. Anyhow, Thought we were also having deals every day.
I think we told them
You know
that
what?
last week.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
You're not here.
You
Yeah.
decide.
So sorry, ladies. We're gonna kind of take a little bit of a vacation.
Okay.
I
I'm
can
not,
tell
like-
by the way he's looking at me. He doesn't agree.
I'm not.
And because it's a lot of work, and I'm not at the store. So it just makes things more difficult for me to fulfill those and just deal with it. So I'm gonna take this time. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just looking at you.
So
I'm
gonna take this time to just maybe do some projects. I suffered from inertia for the past 3 days, meaning it took me a while to get going. I just kept going. I need to get my sewing room. I need to get these projects ready, and I need to do all this stuff. And I don't know what it was. I just couldn't.
She just took a break.
I couldn't get moving. I just it was a struggle for me. I know sometimes you ladies struggle too. And I like to be that like motivating force, and I like to like have all that inspiration, and I couldn't do it. So I finally got in my sewing room last night because I wanted to get that sparkle like you mean it bag done. And it is really adorable. So I want to show this to you. And I know our lighting's not the best in this room, but just everything about it was so, 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 so cute. And as I stitched it out, I think Kimberbell has those projects where I look at it, I go, oh, it's pretty cute. And then as I stitch it, I go, oh my God, it is adorable. So this is going to be...
Isn't that like I feel like that's every Kimberbell project for
Maybe
you
it
lately.
is every Kimberbell project for me. There's some of them that I see. Ooh, look at all that. Here, Patrick got me this for Christmas. Isn't this pretty? Don't see the... I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, it's got mountains on it, and it's so, so pretty. I bought him...
Are you wearing the other one?
No, I bought him... he got... Well, you know, he's my I call him my wench. So... I bought him new dishwashing gloves.
I got new dishwashing gloves and avocado saver.
And then I bought him measuring spoons because I needed them. So
I got new measuring spoons.
And Patrick goes, when he opened his next gift, he goes, this better not be stuff to do the laundry. I didn't get him anything to do the laundry. And he got other great things. So it was that was just those were kind of gag gifts, right? But not really.
I told everybody not to get me anything.
Patrick had a big Christmas from himself.
I'm gonna go get a snowmobile. I don't need anything else.
So this is going to be our first, and I know it comes to you late because this starts in January, but this is going to be our first fill in the blank project. And I know a lot of you are on the list. It's $24.99 for the kit. If you need shipping, then it's going to be $34.99 shipped. So $24.99 if you're picking up in the store, $34.99 if you're going to have it shipped to you. And it's adorable. I did make a video, so there will be a video. And I think there'll be a live class too. I just haven't. I got to look at the calendar and see when we can put that on.
Is your video done? Like, is this something that we'll be editing in the next couple of days? Or
Yeah, video is done. I just finished it. And I'm sorry it's late, but they didn't send me my blanks until I got it.
We got it like the day
22nd.
before
I think I got
we
it
closed.
Yeah, I got it a day and 2 days before we closed.
So how is that going to work? Is it on the site or what? How's that?
It's not on the site, so I will put it on the site today. So it'll be on the site, and I will sign you up, Miss Joanne. I'll send out an email to all the people because I think I had some people who were like, yes, I'm very interested. So I'll send you a note, but it is cute. And so your kit is going to come with the tote bag. You get the design, the instructions. It's going to come with everything you need to make the bag. The fairy lights, it'll come with the felt, the glitter, and the fabric, everything that you need. So that'll all be in the kit, and they'll be ready. I'm going to put the kits together over break, and so they'll be ready for pickup on the 5th when we reopen.
So we do have. I haven't heard anything from the FedEx guy. The UPS guy.
So,
the UPS guy is gonna drop. He's gonna come back around 11:30.
So I'm gonna be at the store today for a little bit. If you desperately need something, I'll probably be there from 11 to 1. So I'll be there for a couple hours. And then you can always call me, and I'll be there on and off throughout the week. I'm just going to kind of stop in, do some stuff.
We have a bunch of stuff that's arriving. Brother just sent us another bunch of stuff. Did we ever see the playbooks?
Nope.
We never saw the playbooks.
So hopefully that'll be there. So I want to get there because I know people are waiting for stuff. And I know, don't you love this color, Miss Pam? I love this color.
Who got you that?
Patrick got me this. Not this Christmas, but he got it for me before.
This is like one of the warmest.
You need to love the color that you wear. Otherwise you don't feel as good in it.
Is this a comment about your Christmas gift this year?
Oh, jeez.
She was dying for something that I like. And every year she's like, get me that. And that's what she ends up getting. And so I totally did there was one left and I was able to get it, but I told her I wasn't able to get it.
I was totally surprised.
And so it was a total surprise. Like she was really excited about it, but she's not crazy about the color because online it looks totally gray.
I love
in person, it almost looks like
it's
not
brown.
Quite camel. It's like a tan.
But it's not my color. That's not it. Like, you know what I
but
mean?
It looks good
Ladies,
on you.
You know when you put on a color.
On
well, to him, but it's got to look good to you, right? Who cares what somebody else says? It's how you feel.
It's all the way from Norway.
It's how you feel. Like when you put something on and you like it and it makes you happy, that I think that's important, right? It doesn't matter if he likes it on me and it makes him happy. You got to be happy. I had a friend whose husband didn't like her wearing certain colors because he didn't like it on her. So she didn't wear these colors, right? And like that doesn't work. It's got to make you happy. It's got to make your heart happy when you see it on you. That's how I feel. Yeah. So I feel like I've got it going now. So I'm working on, I just laid it out last night too. So I have a quilt ready to go that I wanted to do for years and years and years. It's the Anita Good Design Playhouse, which has all the animals. And so I'm going to be working on that. Hopefully we'll do that as a class. I have a tabletop that's laid out, ready to go.
Too, or no?
I'm going to fill parts of it. It's like a big quilt. So my 10 needle is fired up. It's like ready. And then of course I have the paper piecing project that I'm going to be working on. So I'm just going to be sewing my heart out, hopefully, although not much gets done with Momo. He needs a lot of attention.
He's like crazy right now because he's destructive too. He's really teething. He bit the head off his duck this morning. We were like playing with the duck. He'd already taken the arms and legs off the duck.
I didn't know he had
Remember the duck? It was like one of the first things we'd given him. It's like blue and canvas.
Oh yeah.
And then I like played with him for like 2 seconds, and then 2 seconds later I looked and duck was in 2 pieces.
Oh yeah, the duck. You know what, Elizabeth? That's part of my New Year's resolution. So I want you to think about that too.
Are we doing so I know we'll discuss this, but are we going to do a Friday giveaway so that we can ask the...
Let's do a Friday giveaway.
All right. So we'll do a live stream on Friday.
We don't want to miss out on giving stuff away.
Yes. And we have a question.
Your homework is going to be, what is your New Year's resolution for 2021?
What is your sewing
resolution? Because I know and I'm going to partake.
You are?
I'm going to partake.
Should I partake?
Yeah, maybe you should partake. What is your sewing resolution going to be? Maybe his sewing resolution should be to do all my own mending because now I know how
I
to use.
essentially have to do all my own mending at this point.
But don't you think that'd be a
I'm
good one for
like, I'm
him?
like, can you do this for me? And she's like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then like 8 months later, I'm like, can you do this for me? She's like, go do my laundry.
Because I think he has enough skill right now that he should. Because who likes mending out there, and who likes mending and doing all that kind of stuff? That's no fun.
So,
And he has the skills. He knows how to use a machine.
so I have to, tomorrow I'm going to be doing some deliveries and I
Oh.
need to do I think I might need you there for the Serger demo.
Oh, I didn't know I was doing a Serger demo.
Well, remember I said we had a customer that was going to come
Okay.
check it out. We need to get Patrick quilts.
Remember Patrick did a class with Eleanor Burns? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, Eleanor Burns told me she popped my quilting cherry. I was like, Eleanor, wow.
And Patrick did his own thing.
Karen, will you do my mending?
Karen, will you do my mending too?
That's funny. So is there any way that you could be there in about 40 minutes?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, because that was the UPS guy.
Okay. So,
any news on some smoking hot deals, Betty? The funny thing is, so I promised you a call last week, and then Christmas Eve was busy. Like, were you there with me on Christmas Eve? Or you were? Christmas Eve was like busy. And every year prior to this year, it hasn't been busy. So I've got to call 3 people today, and you're one of those 3 people, Betty. So I will call you today, I promise. How about I just keep fixing your machines? I don't know if quilting and embroidery is on my resolution list.
that would make Patrick angry.
I don't know if she told me I had to do embroidery.
I'd be angry if he told me I had to hike to the top of a mountain and ski down. I'd be so angry. That's what he likes to do for fun, but it would make me angry.
I used to always
I might die.
I used to always tell my buddies to make sure that they didn't choose their mates.
Can you order me a fabric guide for my Stephanie? I think I have those in the store. I have to mend. I have Diane. You know what? Because I'm short. I don't know if any of you noticed. I know in the live feeds. I find it really funny because we do the Zoom classes, and the people, I imagine them to be so tall. I don't know why. Everyone to me is so tall in the Zoom classes.
Because everybody, like, you're as tall as I am, if not taller, on this.
And so when they come into the store for the first time, or I've never met them, and they come in, I'm like, "You're who? You are not." Because most of them, I mean, not all of them, but they've been, normal height or shorter. And I thought they were super tall. Everyone to me is statuesque in the live feeds. So anyways, my whole point is I'm very short.
She does ski. In fact, she said something this year about the fact that the brand new skis that she has in the garage,
I didn't even know they were mine.
That she saw again and was like, I love those skis. Whose are those? And I'm like, those are yours.
And I actually skied on them.
And she had skied on them too.
I erased that memory because it was a bad skiing day that day. But anyways,
no, it was awesome.
I have a stack of pants that I need to have.
That was your big sky
And
day.
when they get really high and then they fall over, that's when I hem them. So I'll be hemming over break too. I'm 5 foot as well. You know what I did yesterday? I took Violet driving.
How was that?
Stressful.
I told her
Do you
she's gonna
remember
drive the
taking your
truck today
No, don't.
in the parking
Do you
lot.
remember teaching your kids how to drive and how stressful it is and how you think you might die? That's how
She,
I
the
felt.
very first time I took Violet out driving, she almost hit a parked semi truck.
Yeah, because Patrick said
She went around a turn, and then rather than either letting go of the wheel or like allowing the wheel to like go back, she like wasn't turning back fast enough,
she
and
doesn't release.
she wasn't slowing
She
down. So I
overturns.
was like, Violet, stop. And her reaction to stop was, I'm gonna stop. So she took her hands off the wheel
That was her.
and her feet off the pedals. And I literally had to like dive in and like really quickly like unspool the steering wheel. Like we missed the truck by like this much.
Yeah, it scared me.
And then I was like, Violet, stop. And she still didn't do anything. And then I was like, stop the car. Put your foot on the brake. So
Does anyone want to take my child out driving?
I will happily take Violet
we
and Kai
actually
out driving.
we had a great day. I took her up to McQueen and we just kind of looped the school. And then we went to I drove to San Rafael
Rancho San Rafael.
The yeah park and then I had her drive through the park into each parking lot and then back out and then down each parking lot and then back the other way. And then we drove Idlewild back to just along Idlewild. And but it's stressful. It's I try and I don't want her to see I'm stressed, so I just try to like be calm. But
what I don't understand is maybe we were that bad, but
I don't think I was that bad.
The very first time I went out driving with my dad was like, "Who have you been driving with?" And I've been driving with my friends for some time.
Remember, my friends took
But
me out too.
I had older friends that were like, "Here, drive," and like you just started driving. I don't know why, and like these kids, it seems like they're. The very first question my daughter asked me when the very first time we went to go driving was, what pedal does what? Which was crazy because we all learned on stick, and I don't ever remember asking what pedal does what. Like I knew my right foot was gas and brake, and my left foot, they both thought their feet did separate things. My son was like a duck in water too. He got in the car, and while he is more afraid of it, he was kind of a natural.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, and so hopefully
and
we'll
they both
survive
just
this.
signed up for driver's ed too. So we'll see.
I think part of it too is Violet's like when we finished driving, she goes, "Okay, well, what would you say I need to work on?" It was almost like academic. It was almost like, okay, how can I study? How can I?
Right.
Where I don't remember ever being like that.
Driver's ed told my daughter to go home and practice with her mom.
It was that scary. It was that.
I was telling my daughter, like I did driver's ed in Massachusetts because in Pennsylvania you had to do driver's ed, and in Massachusetts you did too, but I went to school in Massachusetts. So we went, and I was at a boarding school. So when the driving school would come and pick you up, normally there'd be like 3 or 4 kids in the car from the boarding school. So you knew everybody. Like, I mean, you're talking about a school with a population of less than 500 kids, and you live with them. So you knew them, every one of them. And so so they came and picked us up, and then they had one of us, I think I was driving, and they had me drive to Northampton, which is like a small New England town. And they were like, we're going to pick up another student, which was not that it was abnormal, but it wasn't really normal. Normally it was just the Williston kids. And so we picked up this girl, and she got in the car, and the teacher had her get right in the driver's seat. And then like she drove up to the end of the street, which was kind of the main street. And she drove up to the end of her street and was to make a right-hand turn onto what was the main street in Northampton. And the driver's ed car had a steering wheel on the passenger side that could override, like she could override the steering wheel, and had a brake and a gas pedal. So she could take over driving. And so the girl had said that she had driven before, and she drove to the end of the street. She's like, I want you to make a right-hand turn onto this street. And this isn't an overwhelming amount of traffic. And like, so when I'm saying like she pulled out directly in front of a car, she pulled out directly in front of a car, but there wasn't another car for like 400 yards behind that car. Like she could have waited 2 seconds and she would have been in the clear. And so as she pulled out, the driver instructor was like, no, like don't. And she went to the girl, I think, tried to step on the brake, but instead stepped on the gas. And so, I mean, we took off like the driver's ed instructor grabbed the wheel, like she had her own wheel, and pulled us over and like put the brake on. But the car was revving at like 8,000 RPMs because the girl had like stepped on the gas. And the driver's ed instructor was like, okay, put the car in park. All right, now you're going to get out. And like we had to drive way out in the country. I don't think the girl had ever driven before.
Yeah.
But that was kind of like Violet's first experience driving.
Yeah. She's so cute.
She's so cute. She's so good too.
Yeah. And I told her work on your turns when you release your turn, because you're overturning, and then you're underturning. Over and underturning. So, Miss Diane.
I mean, I remember my dad took me to after a snow, took me to the Kmart parking lot and had me like do donuts.
Oh, we never did
and,
that
like,
in my
had
house.
me like spin out and stuff.
And
to,
I
like,
only remember
learn how to over and understeer.
I remember driving with my mom maybe a couple of times.
Like normally with your friends.
I don't remember driving. Like these kids have to have 50 hours of driving under their belt. 50. We were out and it seemed like forever, but we did have a break. We did stop and go get some boba drinks in the middle. But it was 40 minutes and we were out there for we were gone for what, an hour and a half?
Oh, easy, yeah.
Hour and a half.
She had 41 minutes of driving.
And she had 40, so I'm like, well,
Well,
we
it
gotta
only
do 50.
counted certain streets, I think. It probably didn't count the parking lots.
No, it counts whenever she turns her thing on.
Oh, wow.
And I think the parking lot counts. Because I had her do things like, we went in between the light posts. And then we would practice like, okay, let's pretend that's a stop. And put our signal light on. We had a great time. So maybe I'll take Kai today.
I was going to take Kai today, but it may not be the day for it with the snow. It is snowy. Supposed to be, I think, a high of 36 today.
So Patrick and I will, we
will see you tomorrow.
And we will formally discuss. And we're both going to go to the store, so we will grab some stuff. So we're going to do our live feed tomorrow.
I'm going
which
skiing
is Tuesday.
today. I'll be at the store tomorrow. Are you going to the store?
I'm going to the store today.
Okay.
So we'll have more of a plan for you tomorrow, because we will actually sit down and talk about the store. We've done plenty of talking, just not about work. And I didn't even look at my emails. So I'm going to respond. I'm going to work today. I'm going to respond to emails, get some sewing done.
I'll be working
and
after.
I'm going to stop into the store.
About 2:30, 3 o'clock today.
Okay.
Call everybody
and we're going to do some deliveries tomorrow.
I'm going to do.
I need to go with you.
I don't think that's going to be here yet. That hasn't even shipped yet.
Okay.
So
Audrey, we're going to come out later. Because we're going to go to Jeannie's.
Probably Saturday or Sunday. I'm gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 2 days from now.
All right. So, have a great day. Sparkle like you mean it, ladies. Kits will be ready on the 5th. And I will put it up on the website today.
Sounds good.
Be creative. Make something awesome. I'm hoping to have something to share with you each day. And we'll